We've always cared, Amberlynn. You just don't like the things we care about. We care about you. We do care about you. Most of us reaction channels. We're not here just to poke fun at your weight. We're here to see somebody fix themselves. Hello, beautiful people. It's Mama Goo. So, Amberlynn Reed uploaded again. I am surprised she uploaded so quickly, but I'm not disappointed actually. I was going to sort of make a video today, anyways, just, now that I've had a chance to absorb the situation with Miss Reed and think about it and sleep on it for the night. So, I think what I'm most having trouble with is it's curious onto why she came out so quick to say that they broke up. I don't know. I feel like she would have put, like in the past with Destiny, she had a couple weeks with Becky. They at least had like a few days where she sort of sat on it. And I think they broke up on like a Friday or something. And then she didn't even do the live stream announcing the breakup until I think like Tuesday. It was a couple days. So I'm curious to see why she decided to come out anyways and, make this announcement. And the other thing that I thought was funny is she did that video that was posted on the 5th of July anyways, but actually, now that I say that out loud, it could be that she filmed it July 4th, uploaded it, scheduled it, and then they had their fight. I don't know. But it was shocking to me because it seemed like it was all, butterflies, rainbows, and unicorns. It seemed like things were going so well, even though most of us knew that that wasn't true. The other thing that I wanted to get into, like the theory of what broke them up, I don't know. But what I don't think that this breakup was made up. I know some people do, and that's fine. I can listen to every sort of theory that there is. It did feel a little staged to me, though. Like I said, the lighting was too perfect for somebody like Amberlynn Reed to do that on accident. Okay? Because this chick sucks at lighting, gives no thoughts normally to her vlogs, but I guess, in this respect, I guess she felt the need to like really play it up. I don't know. But I think what maybe happened, this is just my theory after listening to and thinking about all the different reaction channels. What I think might have happened is, well, let's go back to the beginning of the relationship when, the polyamorous thing came up and she was saying how, she doesn't know if she could ever be polyamorous, yada, yada, yada. Well, it came up because Wifey is polyamorous and that's the way she flies. So instead of Amberlynn Reed saying, hey, I don't want to be with somebody who's polyamorous, which is Amberlynn Reed's right too, she said, she sort of overlooked it, I think. If I'm a betting person, I bet she thought once she got Jade there, she can convince herself not to be polyamorous, which doesn't work. All right? You can't force somebody to, change the way that they are. So there was another sort of drunken live stream early into the Wifey relationship where Amber was completely drunk and she was crying about something about Jade and asking her, am I single? Am I single? Well, it could be then that's when the polyamorous thing geared up again. Okay. Then what I think might have happened on 4th of July, remember she was talking about the friends that were visiting, but they're not YouTube related. How could Amberlynn Reed have any friends that are not YouTube related? It's not like she goes out, okay, unless she was on like a friend app or a dating app Well, what I think happened was Jade probably met some local people, like the guy that was over there. It is all like, look, don't come for me. This is just my opinion. I have nothing to base this on other than my experience in life. It is possible that this gentleman came over and it was Jade's boyfriend, like we all had joked about, and potentially maybe they wanted Amberlynn Reed to do something with them, and she probably didn't want to. You know, it's not everybody's cup of tea. Fine. And then they probably got in a fight with it, and Amberlynn Reed's like, you know what? Fine. I want you all all to myself. I'm not sharing you with people. Again, Amberlynn Reed's choice, Wifey's choice, but there was a falling out and then they broke up. Just my thought, just my theory. We're going to see what she's saying in this video. I doubt she's really going to come out and say anything that's worth noting, but let's see. Let's take a look at it together, shall we? And happy Friday, everybody. So let's get this Friday party started. Okay, so this is called What Happened After the Breakup. It's a little bit longer than the last video, coming in at 16 minutes, but by far not the longest of the ones she's done in the last few weeks. I don't know, just worth mentioning.
Hey guys, so I was trying to find a time when I wasn't crying because that's literally all I've been doing. That's all Feline has been doing. I finally took my first shower since the breakup. Today is the 6th. We broke up on the 4th, and I'm a daily shower type of girl. I don't think I've skipped a shower in, I don't know, it's been a hot minute.
She definitely hadn't washed her hair every day, that's for sure.
So it doesn't even matter, but I'm just saying, the fact that I was able to shower, I am glad about that. I just feel super, like everything doesn't matter. Things seem so pointless right now. And Feline did give me permission to share as much as I want.
Okay.
And that kind of...
Yeah, permission. Okay.
Shocked me, to be honest, because she is very private. But she knows this is also something that I'm going through. I first want to just say, like...
Interesting jump cut.
Thank you guys so much for the support. Like, I have gotten so many messages, and I
lots of chicks in your DM.
Glanced at the comments, and it's just pouring with support. Of course, there are people who are very insensitive. That comes with the territory, but I just appreciate the support so much. I am only one person here, and I haven't been the most independent person in my life, obviously, but it doesn't matter if you're super independent, if you're not. Sometimes you just need someone.
Yeah, you know, I was going to mention this before too. Whether you're 600 pounds or 100 pounds, there are just some people that can't be alone. I know a few guys like this too. Like, they immediately, when they leave one relationship, they're immediately in another. For some reason, some people just can't be alone.
To like care. And to feel like so many people care, it helps.
We've always cared, Amberlynn. You just don't like the things we care about. We care about you. We do care about you. You know, most of us reaction channels, we're not here just to poke fun at your weight. We're here to see somebody fix themselves.
In a weird way, there are a lot of rumors happening, which I do understand, because like I am being like kind of vague to protect Feline because I love her a lot.
That just means when the love inevitably turns to hate, we'll really hear it.
But there are a few things I want to clear up. People saying like she broke up with me. No. People saying that it's because she's poly. No. Like, people saying that she's in a relationship, another one, like found someone else. No. None of these things are true at all. Okay. Feline is a great person, but I feel like I wasn't happy because there were things that were
Whoa. I thought she was the happiest she's ever been.
happening. And I know she wasn't happy. And mutually, this has been something that we have talked about breaking up, trying to fix things. And it's hard when one person fixes or tries to fix things more than the other person. And like, I don't want to point fingers and anything like
that. I'm going to finish your sentence. Amberlynn Reed tried too hard, and Wifey just wouldn't make any changes.
That, but a lot of people think that she's leaving me because I didn't get weight loss surgery or because of my weight or because of that. No.
But now that she says this, if she really wasn't happy, then maybe she had a feeling that Wifey was going to leave, or maybe they, had been talks about her leaving. And maybe that is actually why she didn't get weight loss surgery, because she was afraid. Because if she were to get weight loss surgery, somebody, especially at her weight, she can't be by herself at home alone after the weight loss surgery, at least for a few weeks. Okay. You don't move around well. You're going to need help. They're going to need to help get you drinks, waters, and make sure you're eating properly. Maybe that's why she had to postpone.
I know it's probably easier to believe, but for the first time in my life, I understand the saying, sometimes you need more than love, or it's sometimes true. Love can only take you so far, because I am absolutely and utterly in love with Feline, and she is absolutely and utterly in love with me. Yesterday was very hard for her. She has not drank in over a year, because when I stopped drinking, she also stopped. And she got extremely drunk yesterday. And I had to take care of her. I was very worried. There was a moment where I almost called 911 because, I didn't know what to do. But we both agreed that there is no more alcohol to be coming.
Wow, look at how red her face got.
In this home. She regrets drinking that hard, but she is trying to numb her pain. She is hurting too. She doesn't want to lose me. And she just regrets things. And this is probably I'm an immature person. You guys know that. I'm very childish at heart and I do childish things, but this is probably one of the most mature things I've ever done, and it is ripping me to pieces. It's ripping me. Like when Feline looked at me today and she was crying, and I was just like, what's hurting you the most? And she said, I honestly thought it was you. And what she meant by that is through our whole relationship, we had plans of getting married, and we even had a venue picked out. And
that's a lie. Come on. Last we heard, you weren't ready for marriage. Bullshit.
I was never ready for that proposal, and I've talked about that before. And a lot of people were confused because marriage is something I've always kind of talked about, and it's because of the problems. But it was still something that I did want with her. If she worked on herself and we were able to grow.
It was Jade who was the problem, guys. It's not Amberlynn.
Grow together. That is something I wanted. And it was something we always said to each other, that it's you. It's always been you, the one. That saying says, love isn't enough sometimes. Love isn't enough. And that is the most mature way of looking at some things. I've never understood it before, that two people could be so in love with each other, but still not be right for each other. This has been the hardest thing that I've ever had to do. I have random moments where I'm just completely numb. And then I have other moments where my heart hurts so bad, it makes me feel like I'm gonna puke. I literally feel physically ill. And I know Feline's feeling the same way.
I'm getting distracted by all these jump cuts. Is it just me?
And it's just, I have to keep reminding myself why I'm doing this. And it's so freaking hard.
Well, tell us.
So freaking hard. And
okay. One hand, it's not our business, but the other hand, if you have a YouTube channel and you're bringing this up, you have to tell us.
And there's just so many steps that I have to take now. And it's like I'm hurting more for Feline than I am for myself, because seeing her this heartbroken, like I've never seen this side of her. And I just want to like hold her and kiss her and love her. And I know that I can't. I know that I shouldn't. And she slept on the couch again last night because I don't want to sleep in the same bed as her, because I need to detach myself. Good. And she kept saying how badly she wanted to come crawl into bed with me. And I'm just so glad she didn't. Like, I'm so glad she didn't. Because I would have caved. Or at least I feel like I would have. But it's just like, something has to change. I want her to be fully happy. And I want me to be fully happy. Like, Feline has worked so hard. Like, she is one of the most hardworking people I've ever known. Like, so many people have this, like, misconception of her. Like, she don't pay bills. She don't do this. She don't... That's bullshit lies. Like, that's just all made up for the entertainment by reaction channels. Feline is the most giving person. And she holds her own. She holds her own. She even holds me sometimes. Like, you know, I'm not really someone who needs help financially, and I'm grateful for that. Very, very grateful. But, like, you know, with the whole weight loss surgery thing, and, like, I'm just, like, such a very giving person where I'm like, oh, you don't have to, like, pay for rent. It's totally fine. And she's like, no, literally paying for half. I'm paying for all half of the bills. Like, she's just the most hardworking person. And it's like, I don't want her to be hardworking. Just fucking pay rent.
By the way, there's your tear, guys. She squeezed one out for you. You're welcome.
I want her to be able to live and to live her life and to explore the world. And I cannot give her that right now. I can't.
You can't. Mm-mm.
And it's so hard. Like, I'm not perfect by no means. Like, Feline wasn't fully happy either. I have a lot of freaking shit that I have to work on. Like, look at me.
No kidding.
I can't travel with her right now.
You can't fucking
travel.
travel.
And I want to give that to her. I want to be able to give that to her.
Yeah.
And
you should want that for you too, fucking Amber. Come on.
This is the only way that I know how to do it. And a lot of people don't understand that, like, it wasn't one-sided. And there's just so many rumors going on. And I get it because of vagueness. And it's because
And so far, we're more than halfway, and you haven't cleared anything up.
Things, I do have boundaries. I do have boundaries. I do. And I want to continue having those boundaries. But I do feel like I need to do my part in protecting what is true and versus, like, what is wrong. And it's like, the conspiracies aren't true. None of them are true. None of them.
Okay, fine. Good. Yep, they're not true. Then what is true?
I just want to...
The quickest way you can sort of head off some of the conspiracies is to, like, reason with us or give us, you know, the truth. And hopefully it is a rational, makes sense truth. You're always going to have the people that don't believe you, okay? No matter what you do, Amberlynn Reid, there are people who are just not going to believe you. But some people are actually rational and really want to know what happens to, you know, we watch you several times a week, you know, we can't help it.
Come on here and let everyone know what is true and what is real and do my best to heal. And it's going to be hard to heal these next, like, 3 to 5 months, 3 to 6 months. There's a lot that I have to do. There is a lot I have to do. And I have taken a few steps already because I am going to be moving.
Did you empty your storage facilities?
And it's not going to be, like, right off the bat because I am very obsessive I had to move into this apartment very quickly. It's a little different because this apartment is about 2 hours away from where I was living before, but where I will be moving is in a completely different state. It's going to take me a couple days to even get there. So this is a lot more I's to dot, T's to cross, and I'm very obsessive in the sense of I need everything to be perfect. I want to get rid of a lot of the things that I own, whether that be Goodwill, whether that be selling. I kind of want to just like purge a lot of stuff.
Good.
And
should have never bought half the stuff, especially because, you know, you were planning on moving with Feline when you guys first got together, and all you bought were containers for containers.
Just a lot of things that hold, like an item can hold so many memories. I just don't want those anymore. And
did she kill the bear yet? How about, did she destroy the flowers yet?
I don't want clutter. I just want anything that'll help me feel more at peace and less anxiety. That's what I want. I want more just at peace, and it's going to be hard for me to get there. I have a lot I have to do. So my first thing was, like, I have a weird way of trying to figure out certain things, probably in the way that like a normal person would do things. So my first two things that I was more worried about was, is my bank in the state that I want to go to? And it is, so check.
Does she realize it's the year 2023? What is she, with a regional bank? I mean, come on, girl, wake up. Is my bank in the state I want to be? I don't know, guys, maybe I'm crazy, but who goes to a bank anymore?
And then I also wanted to know, because my accountant for taxes, I have had the same accountant for about 5-6 years now, and I do not want a different one. So I had to figure out if I'm able to keep the same accountant even if I live in a different state, and thankfully I am. So those, for some reason, were like two big stresses for me that were like super stressful.
Hello, Mr. Accountant or Ms. Accountant for Amberlynn. Please set her up to pay quarterlies. Thank you.
I think the next step is definitely going to buy boxes. I want to buy boxes so I can slowly start separating what I want to keep.
Yeah, I can't remember if I said this in response to a comment, but her moving across to another state is going to cost a fortune. Okay, she can't move herself. It's not like she has a truck. She can't, you know, maybe she could pack some little things, but she's not going to be able to do much packing at her weight. She definitely can't move furniture. So it's going to cost her a couple grand to move. Easy.
Keep.
And that's if she packs most of the things herself.
What Feline wants to keep, what I want to give to Goodwill, and what I want to sell. And it's just going to be like a long process. It's going to be tedious, and I love tedious work. I personally love.
Who here likes to move? Yeah, I didn't think so.
Love moving. I love everything about moving.
No.
Besides finding the place.
See, I like finding the place, but actually moving sucks. Sucks ass.
Trying to find somewhere that accepts 3 pets is very freaking hard.
Well, if you would have bought something, you know, maybe if you're going to Oklahoma, why can't you buy a very modest small house with a little fenced-in backyard? So you don't have to worry about walking Twinkie as much. You know, you have a doggy door and Twonks goes out there by herself.
I got very lucky with this apartment because it is a luxury apartment, and I know people LOL at that, they giggle at that, they roll their
Yeah, because a lot of luxury apartments, the refrigerator has an ice machine.
Eyes at that, but it is a luxury apartment. Like, this place is like literally.
It's fake luxury, guys. All right, you know, I'm from South Florida. I know real luxury. Well, I guess in Kentucky is a lot of rich people too.
If you look up the name of it, it's luxury. So it like says it in the name. I got very lucky with this apartment, but that doesn't mean I'm going to get lucky again.
Okay, it has luxury in the name, therefore it must be luxury. Oh my God.
So I do want to just start kind of getting things together. And if I have to live out of boxes for a little bit, that's fine. I just want to do whatever's going to make it easier for me and whatever's going to make it easier for Feline. There's a lot that has to happen. This isn't like a messy breakup. Like, she wants to be there to help me, and I want her to...
Best breakup ever, just like with you and Bex. Got it.
Be here, and I want to spend as much time with her as I can, like as a friend. And I know that she feels the same way. And I know that we're both hurting, so we're both being very, like, fragile with one another. And yeah, like, I seem level-headed right now, but I bet you $1 million freaking dollars at the minute I click this off, I'm just going to be bawling my eyes out again. You can love someone with every single part of you, but know that it's just not the right time.
By the way, back to the whole, like, Mama Goop, I can't help myself. I'm into home ownership, okay? Everybody's like, oh, you don't want to buy a house because, it's hard to sell. Let me ask you something. Have you ever tried to get out of a apartment lease prematurely? Now, what's harder, breaking your apartment lease or selling a house? I will bet you that the more costly thing to do is breaking your apartment lease. Plus, talk about money. She doesn't have the money. She doesn't have the credit. If she really, let's say she moved to Oklahoma. I don't know how much houses go for in Oklahoma. They go for a lot here in South Florida where I'm at, but not South Florida. But let's say she got, I don't know, even a $150,000 house. She was just about ready to put 30 grand into weight loss surgery. She took that same 30 grand and then put that as a down payment. So that's 20% down. She wouldn't have trouble getting credit. Guaranteed.
It's not the right time.
And she's been doing this YouTube for a decade. She's going to have no problem. She might have to make financial statements and such, but her accountant can help her with that. She has steady income. Like, she has self-employment income.
For either of us right now. And I know that, and I think that's the part that hurts the most, is that we could stay together, but it was hurting being with her. That's really all I want to say about that. I don't know. I just don't know. It's hard when you think that you, like, are willing to accept, like, how a relationship is. So you're like, okay, this is going to be my life. This is going to be my future. But then when something finally just, like, clicks in your head and you're like, no, wait, I can't accept this.
Are you going to tell us?
That goes for both me and for...
Are you going to tell us what it is, or are we just going to have to come up with more conspiracy theories?
Well, now we have to figure...
So many people had to conspire.
Out what our future is going to be like, because we thought we had that planned. What did Tarot say? Knew where we wanted to move, and we were going to do that together. And now she's trying to figure out where she wants to go. And
New York.
I'm pretty sure I know where I'm going. So it's like
Oklahoma. Now,
the future I thought we were going to have, we're both trying to figure out a future without each other, and it's hard. It's very painful. But yeah, I just wanted to give this update, and I want to try my hardest to get back into, like, vlogs and stuff, but I don't know.
You're going to have to. You're going to need the money. She just is.
I don't know how I'm going to do it. Like, hi guys, look at me eat my cottage cheese and mustard. Like, that feels so fake to me.
Because it was fake. Thank you.
That is why I also had to tell YouTube I could not go on with filming without telling you guys what just being completely fake. Like, hey guys, look at this haul. Like, no.
Well, she better not do any hauls.
No.
Unless it's a boxes and packing material haul. Tape.
I am going to end this video. Again, thank you guys so much for the support and the kind words. Like, it means the world to me, truly. Because this is a hard time. But I'm strong. I've been through a lot in my life. And I know that Feline is also strong, and she's going to get through it as well. And yeah, I will give you guys more updates. soon. I'm going to try to film and upload as much as possible because, in a weird way, this is also healing for me to film.
And she needs the money. But we're here for it.
And to word vomit and to just speak.
And manage to say absolutely a damn thing.
So, anyways, I hope that you guys are doing good, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.
Well, that was a whole bunch of nothing. Aren't you glad we sat through it on regular single speed? Yeah, guys. We'll see what happens. She never gave us a reason then. So, okay, so it wasn't the polygamy or polyamory. Polyamorous. I'm sorry. Polyamorous. And it wasn't the whole weight loss surgery, although I think there's a good chance that, that's why she said no to weight loss surgery, because she knew that they were going to break up. Maybe. So maybe it was mutual. Maybe it wasn't. The way she came off yesterday, it didn't seem mutual, but who knows? She didn't give us any answers, though. I don't know if answers will trickle out from here on out or not, but whatever. So we know less today than we did yesterday. Anyways, well, that's all I have for you folks. Thanks again for stopping by. Thanks for all your views and your likes and all your comments. I appreciate it. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day and you do something fun on this Friday night. All right, well, we'll see you next time she uploads. Bye!